All right, what's going on, guys? It's Josh again, and we are going to talk about some losing trades. I saw somebody asked about this. They said it's cool with the winning trades. You want to kind of see where I'm taking losses from so you could learn from it. And honestly, this is probably the next best thing to watching other than seeing or your own paper trades. So make sure you guys are focused on that and pay attention and understand we're going to go line by line every single play, pretty much the ones that I've lost, and we're going to go into that now. Before I get into it, too, make sure you guys check the link in the bio for a free stock trading course, completely free 3-day boot camp. We got the chat room as well too, so hopefully I see you guys in there. Now, getting into it, I will talk about going over these. I briefly looked over them. I'm going to go over them with you. This is from, I believe, August 10th to 16th, so last week or so. And this was, I'm showing you guys here the losses. I think it's scaled down to, yeah, there's gain over there. So I'm giving you guys just the losses of the trades I've made. You can see the net that I've got from it. But going through these trades, the one thing that's really, I guess, got me that I could tell right off the bat is not taking profits. And that seems to be the biggest case for me and a lot of traders, because especially when you're playing options and the volatility's up, you're making money. Especially that's the downside to spending a little amount on these contracts, because when you spend a little bit amount of money, you're going to be more inclined to hold it, say, oh, it's just $100, it's just this, and then you'll lose right in front of you. So there's a few I'm going to go over, and sadly, this has my Tesla play. I got to play Tesla, and I'm sure some of you guys are waiting for that. I got to play Tesla, and this was the 360 call I had. It was worth about $3,000 at one point, or like 2,500. I posted it on my Instagram, but I ended up not selling it, and that was me being greedy. I tried to hedge it, and I was up another $700 on the hedge. I could have sold this for like another 700, came out 1,400. I said it's gonna move. I'll let it ride. I fucked up on the dates, and I eventually lost on both sides. I lost 260, $70 from that. Those were my biggest losses playing that, and you'll even see how Tesla kind of comes up even after that. I played it on the same day on the 15th. But yeah, so even then, that one, I got the Tesla 355 put to hedge after I got the 360. So I paid 256 for it, 260 after commission, and I ended up selling it for 124. Came away with 180, 118. So lost $142. The next Tesla play, that was the one I got originally. I got that about 7 days before earnings, everything. Got it for $100. It was up $700. I had it in another video before it even had the crazy taking it private rumors. Then it dropped. So I got caught up with the date, and I got too greedy, and I gave away about $3,000 worth of profit on just that play. And you could see the swing even if you try to hedge it. This is where the dates and the shorter term options go to kill you, and I got wrecked on it. So that was it. This was another sad play of mine. Regen, I talked about it too in the chat and even in everything. I got it a little earlier the day before the Tesla, so I got some time on it clearly. But I got this 410 call, and I pretty much expired worthless. I bought it for $94, $99 after tax or after commission, and that's how much closed because it expired. I didn't end up selling it. It was out of the money. But why I was so sad on this one was up to about like I think $600 or $700 as well too. So I didn't take that, and I got crushed. So now these are two interesting plays. I think you'll see one more kind of come up, but this was a SPX August 15th expiration, and I bought it on August 15th. So understand this was kind of a daily. I think the market on the 16th was actually dropping a little bit. It was actually going down hard. So I was trying to hedge myself, and that's why I think I got another one of those. Yeah, right here. I did it twice because I made more money on the put. So I was just spent about 100 something bucks just to protect myself in the event that I'm holding puts that are up. If the market bounced, these would pay back pretty good. So the market was down pretty good. I was scaling down. That's why I got a 280.35. I paid $80 for that in the morning, and then come middle of the day, it was only $50 for $10 closer to the money. That's what I took those. So got crushed on that, but I actually ended up winning on the other side. I'll show you that once we'll flip to make another video on the winning sides of these trades so you guys could see, but I want to focus on the losses because I think people only see the wins. I want you guys to have a good perspective on it. So looking at the next one, another Tesla bought August 17th expiration. I bought it August 15th, and you'll notice something about this. I bought it for 192, and then there's actually two of them. I bought two different orders, so I lost like $100 on this. I bought two of these contracts same day, August 15th. They expired in 2 days, and this was again after the bounce. They were dropping, and then this was right before his New York Times thing. I think this was the day before, so I'm kind of disappointed. Or 2 days before the New York Times, but thank God I got out of these. But I know I tried to flip a put too, but I tried to play a quick day trade on it. I bought one for 192, and I bought them for both 192. But then I sold one for 144 and 146. Ended up losing $100 on those. So again, you're seeing the majority of the losses are Tesla. That Tesla fiasco, playing the Tesla thing again. SPX lottos to hedge, and then not taking profit so far. Then the next one was Facebook. I think I got more of these. These were 182.50 calls, but again, I did the same thing. I bought them for 118, trying to flip them. I bought 5 of them, and then I sold them for 110. They just weren't going well. Facebook, I thought Facebook was going to bounce, but again, I got Facebook puts, which I'll go over. Here's was another set of puts. These expired August 10th. I bought them the day before. I only put in $30. They expired worthless. Same thing with Nvidia. I did that August 10th expiration, expires on the 10th. So these were all daily. So Lotto, UVXY day before Lotto, $40 again. All Lottos. Damn, another one here. So I did another Nvidia. So I was trying to chase that one on the way down. You could see I actually played both side Lotto. So that was just a loss trying to play that. Then the Tesla calls, which trying to flip, those didn't work out. Same thing, trying to play these day trades. That's where I took another loss on. They just shift. And again, I'm using bigger contracts trying to get that percentage. And then SPX hedges, I think this one, yeah. So this one was a lotto, expired the same day. So SPX hedges and not taking profit. So you could see where a bulk of this was just in a week. This is counting, my positive trades too. I leveled out to 2,200 for that last week. And I think I had one day I made like 3,500 of it. I don't think I haven't included the 17th on here. But what you'll see is that going through all of this, you're seeing how this is about $900 worth of losses compounding. And when just looking at it, it's $900 of losses with $3,300 being profits I just didn't take. I was up on those substantially, didn't take. Then you got this $100 or $160 around there of losses coming in from hedges. So that means I was up on the other ones, but even then I could probably find better hedges to make sure, if I wanted to save money, because that's going to add up. So up on him, hedges. Then again, playing in this middle, you see how many Tesla losses. This one was both trying to play a day trade, and the fact being this is in the midst of all this Tesla stuff. You have so much going on. It was shooting back and forth, and that just, it's not really concrete. I don't really have a direction. I don't have things working for me. So getting in the middle of some of these fiascos can truly kill you. And I have another trade. I think it was from last week. I want to go back and bring up. You'll see I got crushed on that. Just playing some of those news ones. Some of those news ones. It comes out. Things are moving up. You could get a good play on those, but at the same time, it's just so whipsaw than the implied volatility. It's easy to take losses on those, and that's where I got those losses. The Facebook calls, again, trying to play in the middle of that. Facebook was dropping, trying to get something to come up, and it died the next day. So thank God I grabbed puts, and I even did end up making a good play on the calls the next week just by getting them cheaper. So there's that, and then the rest are just lottos. The rest were literally Friday lottos or day of lottos, trying to just set stuff up before earnings. That was with Nvidia's case, and then Facebook, and then the UVXY. So you see smaller plays, but the lottos can add up. And you guys might say, oh, well, those are the plays I like. Even if you just counted, take out the Tesla, the regen, that one was before earnings. That was a good play. I just fucked it up. I just didn't take profits. But if we take these ones, we're hedging. Let's find the other lottos. So those are the really only lottos, same day lottos, I would say, were this one expired the same day, and that was different than the other one. So that's what, $50 lotto loss. Facebook, no, these were all just day trades gone wrong. $35, so that's $80 or $40, so $90. Then another $40, $130, and then another $60. That's $190. So Yeah, I kind of showed you guys the rest of the trades, some of them. But I'll go over those. I want to go over the gains with you. But as you see, 190 bucks just from the lotto plays. They could add up. Sure, we could go look on the other side and see what won, but I don't think anything won. You could see in that case, those were August 10th calls and puts, both expired worthless. So take that into consideration. But one thing you'll see, as if you go watch my last video I posted yesterday, I like to take, once I'm in on something, I could take profits, so then I won't even care about some of these losses. So hopefully once those other ones, we'll see, I have I have 3 weeks and a couple month or two contracts I picked up where I've already got the Netflix calls paid for them, and now I got other puts on Netflix and then other ones, but those aren't really going to be plays I'm going to be holding out, caring about, because I've just paid for them. So obviously I made money by it shooting up, but if they do drop, I still get to hold those, which is great. So that's the other side of the coin and seeing how this works. But if you're playing just pure lottos, you could see how it adds up. But anyways, hopefully you guys learned from this. I don't want to keep ranting on. Make sure you guys subscribe, drop a like, check out the free course, and give me some questions and how you guys want me to elaborate on this. Love you all. Peace.